Hello friends, and welcome to Get Your Trim On. This is a strength workout. Today you are going to need a band, you're going to need some heavy weights. Definitely grab a towel, grab your water. We are going to do, where are my little exercises here? We are going to do five or six different exercises alternating upper body and lower body. So this is going to be another glute focused workout, still using upper body, but really working on the lower body, glutes, larger muscles that are going to be big needle movers for our metabolism. So we're going to start with a very short warm up. If you need a longer warm up, pause and keep going. We're going to go into our exercises and then I'm going to do a cool down. Today I'm just doing 2 sets of each exercise. This is really for a shorter workout, but if you do want to add another set, you can pause the workout, add that 3rd set. You can even do 4 sets. If you're going for a little bit longer workout, you can always add that extra set. So let's go ahead and get started. We are just going to start with some movement side to side. Going to get a little bit warmed up here. A tad bit sore from my Pilates workout that I did yesterday and a little bit of pickleball. So right now, all we're trying to do is just warm up the muscles, warm up the joints. Warm-ups are important. 2 to 5 minutes is really what we want to shoot for. It does not help to go right into a workout, especially for a woman in midlife. Those joints definitely need to be warmed up. So let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now both arms up, and let's bring the knee up. We're just taking intensity up a little bit higher. We'll start some hip hinges here in a second, warming up hips, low back. But right now, if this bothers your shoulder, take it to the front. If not, arms lifted. And from here, we're just going to kick to the side. So it's a kick. Arm comes across the body, warming up the waist, the obliques, the back. Our first exercise today is going to be a 2-part lunge. If lunges aren't your thing, then you want to get a band and do kickbacks, or you want to get on the wall and do a wall squat. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Now let's take it into squats, down and up, just warming up. Now in a squat, it's very important for proper form. You're going to sit back like you're sitting in a chair. If this is going to bother your knees, make sure that your weight is on your heel. Your abs are secure right here. Abs are nice and secure. We're going to hold it down and we're going to pulse it here. Now my toes are up in my shoes and I'm sitting down, down. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands up. We're going to take it down and twist. Down, twist. Getting some spinal rotation. In a minute, we're going to do some spinal flexion. Chest is lifted. 2 more. 1 more. Last time. Now we're going to just do some forward flexion, warming up the low back, a little bit of hamstring stretch. Abs are secure. 4, you're breathing. 3, 2, and 1. All right. First exercise. I today have 15s. I usually use 20s, but my husband has my 20s. I just need to get him his own weights, right? Okay, I'm going to show you first, then we're going to get weights. You're going to do a curtsy squat, curtsy lunge, and then a regular lunge, come up, okay? So you're going to grab your weights. Chest is lifted, abs are secure. And on 4, 3, 2, let's go. It's curtsy, regular, and up. Same leg. Curtsy, regular, that's 2. Curtsy, rear, reverse lunge, 3. Now, we're going to do a set of 12. If this is too easy, then you need to add weight. And go as low as you can on that lunge. The lower you go, the more that it's going to work the glutes, the legs, down and up. That's 7, 8, really feeling that on that left leg. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, other leg. Here we go. If you need to take a break, put the weights down, take a little break, stop the tape, or stop the video, not the tape. But I'm gonna go. Here we go. Curtsy, regular, and up. Curtsy, regular. Now you're really gonna sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Sit back on that right glute. Keep going. Put on your favorite music. Have some fun. 4 more. Chest is lifted, abs are secure. One more. Back, back, and up. Okay, take a break. Next thing, we're going to be doing a diamond chest press. I'm going to be using 15 pounds in each hand. We're on our back, weights are together, and you're lifting. Now, if this exercise hurts your shoulder, I want you to find a position where your shoulder isn't impacted. Usually it's at a 45-degree angle, chest press. So let me grab my drink here. Breathing a little bit heavy today. I'm getting over a cold, so I'm a little bit congested. But that is also going to raise your heart rate when you do a compound movement like that. That's a compound movement. We give ourselves a little bit of break here. I love it when I find little dinosaurs. The grandkids like to play in my room, and I'll come in here, find little toys everywhere. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, we're going to take it down to the ground. First, you're going to grab your weight. Hopefully you'll be able to see me here. Now, let me demonstrate this. If this diamond hurts your shoulder in any way, you're going to take it to a press with your elbows at a 45-degree angle. Not 90, but 45. Normally, that is a good place for any shoulder issues. If you still can't do that, then I would suggest standing up and doing a shoulder press with weights, light weights. All right, we're going to get our weights up here. Abs are secure. We're going to start up with your weights together. And all you're going to do is bring it down and up, and up. Lift. 3, 4, 5. So this is working chest, shoulders, and triceps here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Bring it down. I'm going to do a few abs here. Bring the legs in, tabletop, hands behind the head. Oops, got to move this. And you're going to take it down, back up. All right, this is level 1 right here. Level 1 is one leg at a time, back and up. If you want to go to level 2, it's both legs down and up. Now, the low back needs to stay on the ground here. If the low back is not on the ground, one leg at a time. And then, if we want to go to level 3, you're going to add a crunch. But like I said, that low back must stay on the ground. So if you need to go back to the one leg at a time, feel free to do that. Let's do 4 more, then we're going to hold it up and pulse it. That's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to pulse right here for 20. 12, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. Hold it right here. If you want to straighten your legs and make it harder, do that. Or you can keep it right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, grab those weights again. We're going to go to our second set. Get in a proper position here. Abs are secure. Start with the arms straight up, and you're going to bring it down to the chest and up. And you're going to exhale on the way up. Ten, 11. Now these are a little bit light for me, and 12. So next time I will grab my 20s, and 20s is actually perfect for me. I can do about 12 reps and the last 3 are difficult. That's really how you want to tell if you need to go up in weight. I could probably do 20 of those with my 15 pounds. So normally you're going to want the last 3 to be hard, and so we want to keep the weight or the reps lower, 12, 10, 12, 15. So you're going to grab your weights back to the lunges. Did you think we were done with those? All right, you're going to stand, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to start with that left leg, curtsy, squat, or split lunge, curtsy, lunge, get that knee down. Don't skimp on that part. Knee down, and up. Knee down, and up. 4. Knee down. 5. Abs are tight, or they're secure. 6. Halfway there. Down, down. 8. Starting to feel this, definitely. In that glute, because I'm sitting back. One more. And up. Let's take a break here. I'm going to tighten my tennis shoe. Take a break, and then we will do the next leg, or the other leg. You can shake it out. You can walk it out. Catch your breath. After that, we are going to a tricep kickback. We're going to work on the back of the arms. So chest, shoulder, triceps today. Legs, a little bit of abs. All right, here we go. Grab the weights on 4, 3, 2, curtsy, a regular lunge, and up. Really sit back into that glute right here and up. Halfway there. 7. Low. 8. 9. 10. 11. One more. And 12. Very good. I'm going to put these down. Now, this next exercise is a tricep kickback. I am using 5 pounds. I could probably use 8, but again, I do not have all of my equipment ready here. I'm waiting to do that when I move in my new office and workout studio. So I don't mind using, I would rather go with a lighter weight with a smaller muscle than a heavier. If I started with 10s, I would break form. I'd rather you have proper form over a heavier weight that may be too heavy for you. Now, this kickback, you're going to need to hip hinge right here. What you don't want to do is bend over like this. So it's the angle that's going to allow us to really get into that tricep. Now, tricep, you actually have 3 different heads to your tricep, and this is going to work pretty much all of them. But you're going to take your weights. Go ahead, let's grab them now. Like I said, I'm using a 5. 8 will probably be perfect. You do you. Getting dust bunnies off there. I rarely use these. Okay, now we're going to do hip hinge, abs secure. Now watch my elbows. Elbows come up to the ceiling. Think about like a marionette, and if you had strings in your elbows and they're going straight up to the ceiling, okay? Shoulders relaxed if you can to keep them down. Elbows are up. The only thing that's moving here is my arm. That elbow acts as a fulcrum. So you're kicking back and bend it back towards your shoulders. So you contract, extend, contract, extend. Actually, you're contracting when you extend, but you're actually bringing it in. You're contracting there. 6, 7, 8, 9, we're doing 15, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold it up and pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That gets the back of the shoulders as well when we hold it up like that and pulse it. So now we're going to do it is a Roman deadlift, but we're going to do it with a little bit of a twist because we're really going to focus on, it's a squat and a Roman deadlift at the same time. We're really going to be focusing on glute activation. So I'm getting a heavy weight, my weight, very odd number, but my weight right here is a 29 pounds. You want heavier weight because we're going to use one weight. If you have a kettlebell, if you have a 20-pound weight, 15-pound weight. So what we're going to do, I'm going to turn to the side here so I can show you. So an RDL, or a Roman deadlift, is where you're slight bend in the knees and you bring your weights down and up. So we have that motion, but what we're going to do is we're going to bend the knees a lot more on this one. So it's a cross between a squat and an RDL. So I'm going to show you. So I'm hinging forward, squatting down, picking up my weight. Okay? Hinge forward, squat down, power up. Hinge forward, squat down, pop up. Hinge forward, squat down, and your chest is lifted. Keep the abs in and lift. Hinge, drop, lift. Hinge, drop, lift. Keep going. Hinge and lift. Now hold it here, and I want you to pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, you should feel that in the low back, in the glutes, a little bit of hamstring, and that one is a little bit more advanced. So if you're getting tripped up, I would just say do a regular squat and not do the hip hinge. But if you can, stick with me on this. That hip hinge is going to get the glutes, the low back, a little bit of the top of the hamstrings. Then we squat, which is going to add the legs, and then we power up. So that's lower body. Let's go back to our tricep kicks. All right, let's see where we are on time. We're doing great. Hang in there. We got a few more minutes, you guys. One more set of the deadlifts here, and then a little surprise ending, and then we'll stop. Okay, remember our form. Hip hinge, elbows up, and extend. Extend. Chest is lifted. Abs are contracted or zipped up. Eight, 9, keep going. 14, last time, hold it up and pulse it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, you can put those weights up. And we're going to go to our second set. Remember, we're going to hip hinge, squat down, power up on 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hip hinge, down, power up. Hip hinge, squat, power up. Hip hinge, really think about your glutes here, sitting back into those glutes. Give me 2 more, then we're going to pulse. 1 more. All right, hold it down and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. And move that out of the way. Okay, next and last move. This is more of a burnout. This is for the outer thigh. So you're going to need your band. I have several different bands. This is a medium. Honestly, I should probably use my harder band, but I'm just going to use this today because I'm just kind of coming back after a little cold. So I'm not pushing myself all the way, like doing the really heavy things. This is a really good solid workout. This is a good entry for me after a little cold. So instead of really pushing myself, I'm going to use this. I'm still going to get a great workout. So you're going to put this band around the top of the knee. And here's the thing with this. So take your feet out, shoulder width apart a little bit further so that you feel the tension. What you don't want to let happen, and this can easily happen, is see how the band can pull your knees in? That's not good for our knees. You really think about opening the knees wide. That's what we're going to do here. I have my knees, I'm not going to let them fall in. If you let them fall in, please bring your feet in a little bit closer to where they don't. You do not want to have that form or else you will hurt your knee. So maybe you need to start here. Maybe you can start a little bit further, but we're going to start with the first, well, actually it's the only exercise we're doing. What we're going to do is you're going to step side and back, side and back. Now notice my knees are not caving in, okay? Really important. Keep the kneecap forward at all times. Either forward or even out is fine, but not in, okay? Abs secure, hips are squared. We're going to start on this side and we're going to go out and in. So we're doing sets of 20. So my knees are slightly bent here. If you wanted to add some bicep curls with weights, if you want to keep going and work that biceps, you can totally do that. I don't mind working 2 body parts at one time. I just decided to make it a little bit single focus, but you can totally do that. 2 more. Last time, other side. Now, you have already been working this side, right? So this is going to get fatigued a lot quicker. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, my knees are popping. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like I said, if you want to get weights and do your biceps, go for it. 17, 18, 19. All right, we're going to burn it out with a toe touch. Keep that toe out. Keep the tension on the band here. Let's go. You're going to be waking up those glute meads. Try not to let those knees collapse. Small move here, but powerful. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, you made it. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit of stretching here. We're going to cross the left leg over the right. You're going to sit out to the hip out to the side, hip stretch, hands are on the knees. If you want to make this harder, you can go down and see if you can touch the floor or your toe. Either one. You do you. Hold it here, deep breath. And exhale. Let's come all the way up. Roll those shoulders back. We'll do the other side in just a second. Shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Other side, cross that left leg over the right. Stick your hip out for that hip stretch. Hip and hamstring and even calf. If you need to go down further for a better, bigger stretch, go right ahead. And don't forget your breathing here. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Let's come all the way up. Back to the center. This time shoulders go forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn to your left. We're going to do a runner's lunge here. This is for our hip flexor. If you want to go all the way down to a runner's lunge, you can do that. I feel a good stretch right here. I'm doing a pelvic tilt. That's what I'm doing here. Or if you can go down for this stretch, go right ahead. I'll just stay up here for the heck of it. So not a pelvic tilt, pelvic tilt. You get it in the front of the leg. 4, 3, 2, back to the center, other side. You're going to go pelvic tilt. You might want to bring that leg a little bit further back. If you want a chest opener, you can put those hands behind your low back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold it here and over to the center, over. One more set. Left and right. And you are done. Thank you for joining me.